Hi, I'm Scott and welcome to Scott Roberts Fitness Online. I'd like to introduce you to some of my successful online team and allow them to share part of their journey and story whilst working together. As you will see, they are just people with normal, busy lives, their own struggles with work, family life, eating habits and food relationships, just like yourselves. Meet Claire. Claire came to me after the birth of her first child. Some of those close to her would tell her that she would not get her pre-baby body back. As you can see, she did pretty well.
So I contacted Scott after having my first child. Was pretty shocked by the state of my body. I achieved way better than I thought I would. And by the time I finished with Scott, I think I was the smallest that I had ever been. The main thing I gained from working with Scott is the education side of it, really, that he installs in you once you start working with him. So I found the maintenance quite easy to do. I've managed to keep the weight off after finishing with Scott.
Meet Ollie. Ollie came to me at the start of 2020 to prepare for his wedding. Work meetings and social occasions would mean he was sabotaging his progress every single week.
Before starting with you, I think I was just in bad routine, bad habits. Like most people, probably start a diet every Monday morning. If I was lucky, I'd make it to Wednesday afternoon, and then nights out, and just spiralling from there, then start again on a Monday. The results I've achieved since working with you have been really good. I think lost weight consistently from the start of the year and especially through lockdown part one. I think overall I've lost about or just over 20 kilos. The main thing I got from working with you has really been the education, to be honest with you, just understanding that about food, about when to eat, planning, the fact I can eat anything. And also, I think most people would say the accountability, having you there, regular messages, checking in, what's going on has been, really kept me on track and was really important.
Meet Helen. Helen came to me in need of a new routine. Takeaways and poor eating habits would mean she would end up starting a new diet every single Monday.
Before starting with Scott, I was struggling to get any routine really. I'd sort of do the classic start every Monday, not stick to a routine, and find myself having a bad takeaway or a bad day and then having to start again from scratch the following Monday. I couldn't seem to get past that. Since working with Scott online, I've learned loads more about how to manage my calories over the week. So my social life hasn't been impacted at all. I'd say if anything, I've actually gone out more, but I've thought more in the week and planned ahead for weekends, for example, about what calories I need to almost bank or save for those dinners. I've achieved a £20 weight loss through working with Scott on his 12-week programme. And I've lost 42 centimetres off my measurements from around my body, which is obviously staggering. I'm one of those people that sees these pictures online and thinks, oh, that's great, but I won't be able to do that. But I did do it.
Finally, meet Dave. Dave was experienced in the gym, but he needed that little bit extra to see the results he'd always been chasing. We adapted his protein timings and feedings, looked at his calorie intake and that all-important accountability to achieve results way beyond what he was expecting.
So Scott educated me on how much protein I need in a feed and how often I need to see the benefits with muscle protein synthesis. Results-wise, what we achieved, I think, far exceeded what I expected to get out in a 3-month window. I kind of come into it just wanting a bit more of an education and see some slight improvement, but the results were quite dramatic.
All 4 of these stories show you exactly what my online coaching is about. An individualised approach, accountability, support to then get you the results you've been chasing for years. If you are struggling with your weight loss, I'd love to help you. Please contact me now.